In this episode of Video Fashion News, we're highlighting superlative collections of the Spring-Summer 2019 season. Naeem Khan transports his New York Fashion Week audience to a bygone party era.
It's inspired from the black and white Truman Capote ball, and women like Martha Graham, Katharine Graham, Babe Paley, so these were women of class.
In Milan, Fendi has a spring fling with utilitarian style. One of New York's hottest young designers, Romeo Hunt, has a clear vision for his street chic woman.
It's just all about creating that fantasy of the woman in a pair of pumps on a treadmill.
Donatella Versace's bold vision for spring is bodycon, powerful, and a little bit 90s. Plus, step into the Video Fashion archives with Versace model Shalom Harlow. And in Miami, another major model moment at Sinisha Carroll.
We have this amazing top model, and we are so happy to have Isabelle Fontana here with us. She's beautiful and she's fun, and I could not pick a better top model to open and close my show tonight.
And more.
The look today is a very long parting. We're using gel. We want the hair to be like a mirror. So we have super shiny hair. We're using oil from Tresemme. And we're doing a chignon in the back. So it's very graphic, super shiny, like beautiful.
The look is based in the late 70s, early 80s, the Studio 54 vibe. So what we have done is create a beautiful skin, super natural, super fresh. A tiny shadow to the eyes, not a lot, like a nude color, but all over the brows. The blush is applied like in the 70s, from the apple of the cheek up to the temples and in the outer corner of the eyes. And we are super focused onto the lips. We mix two shades together, and just minutes before the show, we're going to apply this gloss all over it to make it look like a 70s queen.
It's inspired from my time in New York, my journey from the time I started when I was 19 years old, working for Halston. Mostly silk because I make evening. Jerseys, which I love. I mean, the opening numbers in jersey all comes from the 70s and 80s, from the time at Halston.
Naeem Khan had a really stellar show. He opened the show with the most simple, elegant dresses I think he's ever done. And he teamed up with Chopard, the fine jewelry, which just added such an elegance to the clothes and really made the runway.
It's inspired from the black and white Truman Capote ball, and women like Martha Graham, Katharine Graham, Babe Paley, these were women of class. Not only that, but it's also designing for the new generation, which is the millennials. Lots of tulle, which has been sequined and then spray painted. It's colorful. It's very, very elegant. It's not making just gowns. You're taking separate pieces and you're combining so somebody can actually take and make it their own. The next generation is thinking differently, and we are evolving as we move on with fashion.
Fendi's Spring-Summer 2019 show focused on the relationship of fashion and function. Sportive styles with utilitarian details gave the luxury Italian brand a modern, elevated streetwear sensibility from head to toe. For day, clear plastic raincoats, denim, relaxed separates, and plenty of oversized pockets dominated the runway, while accessories ranged from sizable carryalls to micro mini belt bags, also replete with extra pockets. Fendi showed its sensual side as the show came to a close. A few weightless dresses with delicately embroidered floral details floated down the Milan runway, signaling the softer side of spring.
This season, I just wanted to keep it very consistent and update it, refresh it from our fall-winter. I always start off with the juxtaposition between two different worlds. So it was very sporty. We did wetsuits and that whole ski meets fur coat vibe. Mixed swim with streetwear, so it's like more of a street luxe look. Mixing denim jackets with blazers. So it's just all about taking those oversized pieces and kind of cinching them and making it a little bit more feminine. Customer has some understanding, but it's still introducing them to something that's very innovative. There's a range of outerwear, everything like from trench coats to blazers, denim jackets, and really cool neoprene outerwear that were very flexible. You can wear it as a dress or zip it off and wear it as a separate. And very flexible because I can even see some of the jackets being unisex, you know, it's having both worlds knocking it out at one time. And then the hoodies, we came together with Swarovski and these amazing hoodies, mixing these emojis and kind of like street slang. Very, very street luxe. It's just all about creating that fantasy of the woman in a pair of pumps on the treadmill. Powerful. Powerful outerwear. Yeah, powerful outerwear. Walk down the street like you own the sidewalk.
For spring 2019, Max Mara creative director Ian Griffiths focused on timeless style, easy elegance, and the appeal of an heirloom fashion item that transcends trend. A subdued, neutral palette of black, brown, olive, and white was punctuated with optimistic pops of yellow and a few youthful polka dot looks. Layered ruffle details added shapely volume to streamlined silhouettes, while ladylike sheer gloves were a balance to the strong 80s shoulders on outerwear and daywear alike.
We did the Jardim Botânico, that is like the botanical garden. You're gonna see the flowers, the print is a little bigger than I usually like I do. But since I launched my line, it's everything about flower, being like romantic, using like a lot of silk. And we kept doing the same, but with a lot of new styles. We focus on the one piece as well, with laser cut, a lot embroidered. it is the best style right now that fits everyone. Everyone can wear them. I feel that the one piece become more like a bodysuit, right? You can wear in the beach, you can wear going out. You're gonna see a lot of beautiful covered ups. Well, I love jumpsuits, so that's why I'm wearing one. So if I had to pick one, I would definitely pick the jumpsuits or the kaftans, the long kaftans that I love too. We have this amazing top model, and we are so happy to have Isabeli Fontana here with us. She's beautiful and she's fun, and I could not pick a better top model to open and close my show tonight.
Donatella Versace struck an optimistic chord for the season ahead, delivering an upbeat and energetic spring collection that was bold and bodycon. Electric colors dominated the palette, while neon snakeskin and micro-floral prints added extra pizzazz. The Versace logo and classic scarf print could be found on accessories as well as daywear, and swirled into cocktail looks. Top models from decades past and present graced the spring Versace catwalk. 90s supermodel Shalom Harlow took to the runway for the first time in 6 years, just to close the Versace show.
It's kind of hard to critique yourself. That's the hardest person, you know, the hardest thing is to step back and critique yourself. I hope I'm bringing an image along that I've worked creating the past 4 years.
I'm from a city outside of Toronto called Oshawa. And I started just by accident, actually. I was in Toronto at a concert, The Cure, and a talent scout approached me and asked me if I was a model or if I was interested in it. And I didn't take it seriously at first. I thought it was like one of those, come on baby, I'll take you back to my place and make you famous, you know. But here I am, it just kind of happened really quickly. Surprise, surprise for me. My name, well, my parents were really cool, and I guess they were like hippies, I guess you could say. Shalom means peace be with you. I think it's something really beautiful, you know. It's more than just a name. It's a wish that they had for me to go in peace. You go from being just an average normal person to all of a sudden having like a superstar status, and you know, you always have to look beautiful, and you always have to worry about what you're doing and what you're saying and who's who and what's what. And it's really confusing at first, but I've got it all figured out now, I think, I hope.
Shalom, the diva, shalom, Zwari. Look, shalom.
Before I go down the runway, I just listen to the music and I get into the music, and then when I'm out there, usually if I'm thinking about one thing, it's not to blink too much. That's about it. But I don't usually look around and look for faces because you get sidetracked and distracted. I just concentrate about going down and coming back.
I got to go to Coco Chanel's apartment, and it's been untouched since she was alive. So it's a shrine of sorts, and it was really incredible to be there. It was like walking through doors of history. The energy there was so incredible that we couldn't help but make a fabulous picture.
The best thing is the people that I've met. I've met some really great friends and some really interesting people. I'd say like I have a classic face with a bit of a twist, and I have a really thin silhouette, so they love to accentuate that with long, thin things. And I also have a bit of romantic side to me.
A certain elegance, but you know, also with youth as well, you know. I think that's my charm, and I love to laugh. So we'll see what happens. It's all a mystery right now to me.